Okay. Abusia ba makwaba shonko so areba POG Media so. Abusia yambonra yensemu. Kevin Taylor ababe drop expose against the Ghana Bar Association. Omo evil plans with Chief Justice Torkornoo are they fighting against John Dramani Mahama and it just Kevin Taylor ababonting ababe expose Ghana Bar. It just omo the almost been Chief Justice Torkornoo akabuma omo fight against the John Dramani Mahama abusia Kevin Taylor expose omo secret na ekwanya omo pese omo faso sisi omo de abase John Dramani Mahama and revoke as the suspension of Chief Justice Torkornoo na abusia the wom kran say Ghana Bar Association omo plan omo afano omo pese omo impeach John Dramani Mahama say why then what I just say emrano undi emraso ebusuya sisiano Kevin Taylor ababe reveal mo me yanko na yankonkweti ensema ekoso medamase
no ye ne sebio omkeka nsemfu se ane abachichire mu no. These are the same and in some okanyina ne say so wutie ne ye a so wutie de na o ready a all kind na Chief Justice fingerprint bebre wum. You know what she's trying to do? Asem na esi na ye kan ho asem no. Right now you ask her say is she trying to ask for an amendment in the law that looks at this Chief Justice suspension and as a prima facie case ye kan ho asem yana, because this is the first time, right? Now from her statement obusa say asem say sia nipa na ya chọ petition won ho no e wo say ma ne kwan ma nipa no sebio asem no ye kan ne camera so because ade ne ye kan no edema ebia na akwatia nipa no ena wo sa say ebia asem no krampo no etanishi nipa ne image inti sa asem no sibia ehunu no e wo say asem sa beda ho a e wo say ehunu se ne be kan no. Now when you listen to her very well, she's asking for two things. One, Emrana Dahona, your sister Chief Justice, President, and now a yes Speaker of Parliament, Ebu Mraswa, I was saying dino. Today, because they are in favor of the Chief Justice, what they are trying to say, then they say, asemu ya beda ono de, I was saying to me, yet to be sham rano, near Shesani, a bit to me, Adanim rano. When it comes to this Chief Justice Asema Atono. But the Constitution has stated sa same way sia de ekwanya e wo say faso. And it's a Chief Justice in Mrebi original dem catch and for say the law is the law. You cannot change the law per the person standing in front of you. You cannot tweak the law per the person standing in front of you. If during a case be na a judge be decided say or no to him he wants to tweak the law because of what is or who is in front of Eye Onwa. It is that judge Onwa Nkasa problem. But when it comes to Yene Ghana Yemrano, say Ahuma so Chief Justice Naya Emrana Constitution actual President the General Council of State any committee Emrana Shomono Sam Brana and also Mudiso. Now what the Ghana Bar Association is trying to do is say they are trying to tell us, say, Chief Justice is special. And that because it is the Chief Justice, Yen San Shem Rani Biem and Sanaya apply Mrano. That is the language they are trying to tell us. Remember, these are the same people last week released this statement. Chief Justice removal process must be done in a manner that enhances judicial independence. Now, last week, Sautie Omutone Shina, and anytime I catch up say, statement about last week, they did not know where to stand because the president till now has still not broken the law. The process has been followed. Now, upon all their biasness, they still could not find any place to say John Mahama or the people involved in this process, Nipa Bakumpo Ebrekim Rano. Now, last week, this was their statement. She almost statement released it last week. And I quote, it is expected that persons who play even the minute's role in this process will bear in mind Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution on the exercise of discretion and will act in a manner that safeguards and enhances the independence and image of the judiciary. Now, justice emanates from the good people of Ghana and is administered by the judiciary headed by the Chief Justice. End of quote. This comes after the suspension of the Chief Justice, her ladyship, Justice Gertrude Araba Isaba Torkornoo. President Mahama on Tuesday, blah, 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 blah. Now, in their statement last week, what they sought to do, they basically came out to tell Ghana for say, Emrana John Mahama diye jumano. So far, we as Ghana Bar Association, we don't see anything wrong with it. Until we see something wrong with Emrana John Mahama, as suspended Chief Justice, there is a problem with it. And Yebeka emphatically said there's a problem. So far, the Ghana Bar Association, they have not been able to provide one evidence in law and now backed by law. Actually say the process so far has been tweaked. The process so far has been skewed against the Chief Justice. So what will make the Ghana Bar Association today come out and say the suspension of the Chief Justice, it must be reversed without giving us any law, any base via extra say Emrawe ni ejinaso, John Mahama Bumrawe, Council of State Bumrawe, and also the committee that has been put together, Bumra. Till date, the people who say they know the law have not been able to point out the law that has been flouted that will give us the reason to basically consider the nonsense they are saying today. So when you listen to this woman, when they released their first statement, they went back and that I think some people went to her and told her, say, the statement from the Ghana Bar Association wasn't convincing enough to clean the Chief Justice, and that you need to find another way to go out there to make it look like the process has been tainted. Because if the Ghana Bar Association that deals with the law and say they know the law, if they had seen anybody go against the law, go against the Constitution, what stops the leader of the Ghana Bar Association from making an emphatic statement to say, the reason why we believe that the process might go against the person the petition was against, or the process should be held outside for everybody to see and that not in camera, so that we all can be witness to what is happening. This is the reason why we are demanding that this process be done this way. Till date, this so-called Ghana Bar Association, this woman who is married to Jogati, the weed smoker, this woman and his group, they have not been able to tell us emphatically where the wrong has happened or who has committed any wrong. They are still working and speaking like mad dogs, all because they have been so politicized to the point they think that when they come in and spill this nonsense, it is going to change the course of the argument. Now, as a normal Ghanaian, what I know is that the Constitution says that when a petition comes to the president, he has to consult the Council of State. The Council of State, they have to look at the petition. If they find anything in the petition that states that could give them a reason to tell the president that the person that the petition goes against has flouted the law, they will advise the president. It's an advisory body. Now, when the petition went to the Council of State, still the law has not been broken. The Council of State looked at the petition. They realized that there are some abnormalities in the Chief Justice's actions. Now, they advised the president based on the evidence they saw in the petition. Now, the president, at that moment, has still not committed any crime. The president went back to the Constitution and looked at what the Constitution expects him to do. The president took the decision based on what the Constitution tells him to do. He goes ahead. What does he do? He sets up a committee, and then the Constitution tells the president to suspend the person who the petition is against. And in this case, is the Chief Justice. Now, the president tells the Chief Justice, I am suspending you. Sit on the sidelines and make sure we all monitor the committee's work. If at the end of the day, the committee find you not guilty of any of the allegations in the petition they are working on, you are free to go back and serve as the Chief Justice of Ghana. These are simple steps the President of the Republic of Ghana has followed. As we speak today, baby and Ghana and Brema actually say Yapam Chief Justice. Constitution clearly showed the President what to do. And the President did not go out of the Constitution. The President exercised his constitutional duty. Who in Ghana today can tell us, say, unless the Ghana Bar Association, they know the Chief Justice is guilty? Because as I sit here, I don't know. Obian can't share me. Nothing is showing that the Chief Justice is guilty. There's a pending investigation on what she did. And the Constitution gives the president the room and the right to tell her to sit on the side for the investigations to go on. Unless the MPP who are going out to demonstrate, they want to tell us that the Chief Justice has committed a crime and that she is guilty. That is why they are saying that she needs to be instated. Because at this point, a day and Chief Justice did money. Because committee investigations so if you get out on the street to demonstrate, what are you demonstrating against? Are you demonstrating against the suspension of the Chief Justice, which the Constitution gives the president the right to do? Then you are stupid. Then you don't know what you are doing. Because to get on the street to demonstrate, what is the demonstration about? Are you demonstrating against the committee that the Constitution gave the president the right to put together? Or you are demonstrating against the Council of State that advised the president from what they saw in the petition? Or you are demonstrating against the suspension of the woman? Because the Constitution gives the president the right to suspend the woman for the investigations to go on. So what are you demonstrating against? Because as we speak, the Chief Justice is being paid. Is still being paid as the Chief Justice. She has not been fired. She is just on suspension. Unless you people in the MPP and the fools that are saying that they want to go on suspension don't understand the meaning of suspension and sack. I am not surprised because this same piglet told us review is the same as cancel. Yet Tiana Makacha says review as such as a cancel. Mahama so be review free SHSR. It means Mahama will cancel it. So if these same fools are telling me they are going to demonstrate against suspension because in their stupid heads, suspension means sack. This is where we are. And I want to promise you people, nothing is going to change. The president has taken a decision. The Chief Justice has been suspended. She cannot work. She needs to sit on the sidelines. Madam Torkornoo is not above the law. The EC boss, the same law that is being applied here was applied when Charlotte Osei was being removed. So what makes Madam Torkornoo exceptional? Is she above the law in Ghana? She isn't. So everybody should shut up. You can demonstrate for 50 years until the investigations are done. Until Madam Torkornoo, at the end of the day, we get to that realization that she did not commit any crime. She will be on suspension. If the investigations are going to take 600 years, she's going to be on suspension for 600 years. So it's better you people start from today. You can demonstrate for 48 years. What you need to be demonstrating or praying for now is for God to give the committee the wisdom, the strength to be working 24 hours so that they can conclude the investigations quick. Because if you don't pray for the committee to get enough strength, knowledge, to take their time to work on this petition, the committee, they are also taking their time to critically look at every single letter in the petition. They are going to take their time to interview every single person. So this is not a rush thing. To me, it can take like 10 years. It's not easy. If you want to get it right, you cannot rush through such things. It can take you 7 years or 8 years to get this done. Because I don't want these people to come out and tell us, say, Chief Justice is guilty while she's not guilty. Chief Justice is not guilty while she's guilty. I want them to take their time. And such things, they take time. Sometimes 12 years. Sometimes 16 years. The committee, so so let's pray for the committee to have strength, to work 24 hours, to be able to have the energy. Demonstration in the mobile kwache. Because until the committee's job is done, until they conclude every single thing, they need to make sure, say, Chief Justice Madam Torkornoo, when you fair hearing. Kakra minim about committee like this, ABC Ewo in Uzbekistan. It took them 14 years, 6 months to finish. It's a demonstration by Yache. And the men can't mean counter. Demonstration the move Jinumache. Uzbekistan, I read about it yesterday. It took them 14 years, 6 months to take their time. Nipa do to me sir investigations no 88 because ebi wuye any change bi ebi yare ebi call retirement. So it's going to take time. We need to scrutinize this. We want to protect the Chief Justice. We want to protect Ghana. We don't want to do something rash. Ghana mu baby agina na yanko baby a afa ne atoto nyoma enti mama obi ampre yanko baby a baby atia ne ate asase no obi anje Ghana na na yekekere Supreme Court yentu nko baby a munya abotre. It is going to take a little bit of time, 9 years. We will be done. Enti mama kasa no dosun. It's not going to take long. Acha 8 years 7 months ni awie. Enti obi anya abotre demonstration baby emfa bibi ensesa bibia. Dia John Mahama ye no untumi sesa no. Because our train committee, no, it's a train committee. It's a committee for 24-hour economy, woman. MPP for Mumbom Payama committee for near Juma 24 hours every day. So committee tnas thrice a week. It means it's going to take 14 years. So much tnas a year twice a week. It's going to take 28 years. Mumbom Payama committee and tnas 4 times a week. Now and take 8 years, 8 months. It is going to help. Now you enjoy the 4 days a week. It will take us 8 years, 8 months. If they are going to sit 3 times a week, it is going to take us 24 years. If we are not lucky, near Mompire, no man to man, twice a week, then it means a 42 years. So, maintain your level, Adole. MPP, thank you very much for staying. My team, the GOATS team, they are also saying, they will also impeach John Mahama if he tries to go against the Constitution. So, John Mahama, follow the Constitution. Because if you go against the Constitution, we will also impeach you. Stick to the Constitution. If you try to breach the Constitution, because the Constitution gives you the room to suspend the Chief Justice. If you try to reverse it, we will also impeach you. Mr. Mahama, stay in the middle. If you decide to go against the Constitution, we will also impeach you. My production team, they are telling me to tell you, my ghost team, they're saying that, Mr. President, we are also Ghanaians. If you also go against the Constitution right now on this Chief Justice issue, we, the good people of Ghana, we will also impeach you. So far, you have not gone against the Constitution. You have stuck to the principles. You have listened to the Constitution. So stick to the Constitution. If you move away from the Constitution, we will impeach you. So we too, we are Ghanaians. The Ghana Bar Association can quote something in the Constitution to defend their stand. As far as they have not quoted anything, I see them as a bunch of fools. Put them aside. We are the reasonable ones. We are telling you, Mr. Mahama, we Loud Silence Media, myself and the Ghost team, so far, we have watched your steps. We have looked at how you have followed the Constitution in this CJ issue. We are satisfied. If you go against the Constitution in any way, we will impeach you. Because we also have the right to impeach you, Mr. President. So that is also our message to you. Okay. Papa Nyashia, Boneso Nyashia, Mr. President. So far, we are not interested in impeaching because everything has been done right. So your mistake back will impeach you. And the mistake is going against by saying, the Chief Justice has to go back. No. Make sure we use the Constitution. Right now, we are all waiting for the committee. And I've put the maths there. 24 years, 18 years, 8 months, or 8 years, 8 months. They are all there. Options for MPP to choose. If you want the committee to work faster, now MTN short code. If you want the committee to work faster, press 3. When you press 3, wait and press hash key. The committee will work 2 times a week, and that will make it 24 years for CJ's matter to be solved. If you want the committee to work 8 years, 8 months, press 3 key and press the hash key. Now, for the hash key, the committee, when they meet 3 times a week, the committee is going to sit for 8 years, 8 months. If you want the committee to work for 42 years, then press 0. You'll be directed to a customer service person. Hello? Yes? You want the committee to work for 42 years, then press 333. Press 33, 32, 38.2. 38. Have you pressed 3? Press 8. Press point.
Okay, abusuya wini ensema ekoso ewo political highway so. Kevin Taylor and Ěxp0sėd ababe expose Ghana Bar Association enye asem keto akrabusia yabada mase samoje pene kokoti sa audio we edimai aha POG Media so medamase.